friends, thanks for joining me today. So today we are working on our fun and colorful journal again, and I ended up sewing a bunch of belly bands and pockets into the journal. So I wanted to show you what I got done. All right friends, so I've gone through and I've sewn in some journaling pages. So obviously she can color this page, she can journal here, and then if she'd like to, she can add a picture under here or just color it and leave it. So that's what I did today, was added, and most of these are going to be 2 pages worth of journaling paper. This is some that I dyed myself. This is vintage stationery from either the 80s or 90s. Now friends, as we got to this page, I realized that I had sewn in the green papers upside down. So I thought, what do I do about that? Do I tear them out? You know, like what's the thought here? So actually, what I ended up doing, I put it aside, but then I ended up turning the green papers into a pocket. So it all worked out just fine, and I'll show you that either at the flip through or maybe at the end of this video. I can't remember where I put that. Now we're going to work on embellishing it, and also we are going to kind of start to stuff some of the pockets. Now keep in mind, one of my goals was to end up with as little scrap as possible, and at the end of the video I will show you just how much scrap I had left. And actually I have to give myself credit here. It's pretty impressive how little I have left, so that's kind of fun. Also, I wanted to remind you that this is a journal that I'm not going to do any inking on. I want the pages to be bright and clean. I feel like that will go with my niece's personality better, and it will also leave space for her to write in it or create in it the way that she wants to. For our embellishments, we are using the tops of the pages that we cut. Remember, we went from 12 inches to 10, so we have a 2-inch piece of every single piece of paper, and we use that for a lot of the belly bands and pockets, but we will also use that to embellish in certain areas and also to reinforce corners. And then there are those pages that come in paper packs. They're made to cut up, and so we've got some of those, and most of those we'll be using as tags for the pockets, but we'll also use some of that here and there just to add splashes of color. You will notice that when I glue, I use Aleene's tacky glue, and then once I glue down, I also use the back of my scissors to press my paper down really well, and that way it spreads the glue around in between the 2 sheets of paper, and I get very, very good adherence. I've got some of my hibiscus dyed paper, and it's kind of a purpley blue color, so I feel like I can use that in this journal. And then I've also got some bright papers in my stash, so I'll use those. And then on clearance I found some like bullet journal paper, and they're like this pink and teal color, so I'm going to go ahead and use that in this journal as well. And I think those are some really nice color combinations that really work in here. Okay friends, we have so much of the 12 by 12 paper pack in these pages already. So I wanted to show you what we have left that we need to use up, because if you remember on the first video, I had said I wanted to use up as much of the paper pack as possible. So here's what we've got left. You know, some of these, a few smaller pieces, but we also have all of these little, you know, decorative things, and these are not scraps. These were actually part of the kit If you remember the first video, I cut those out. So we're gonna look through each page, and I'm just checking real quick. Yeah, we're gonna look through each page and decide how we want to use these as embellishments. So let's get started. I'm gonna move the stack so I can work one page at a time. While you're watching me work, I just wanted to say that I hope you're all doing good and just give you a little update on a couple of things. One, I do want to mention, because I'm afraid I'll forget, that there are links in my description box if you want discounts on either BB Craft items, shipping, or like sale items. But also I wanted to tell you that Florida is still really hot. I'm kind of tired of it. I'm watching your all's videos and everybody's starting to wear long sleeves and all of that, and I'm not. I'm still in shorts and short sleeve shirts, and it's just hot outside. It's like 94, 97 degrees. It's just, oh my gosh, and it's so humid. So anyway, I don't like to complain, but I will complain about the weather because it's just relentless. So anyway, that's the update down here on the Florida weather. If you are a returning friend, I want to thank you for being here. And if you're new and this is the first video you've seen, thank you. Thank you so much for checking it out. And I hope that you will like it, that you will like my content, and you will consider subscribing. Friends, this is all I have left from the 12 by 12 paper pad that I used to create all of the pages that are going in this journal for my niece. So we used the 12 by 12s to create the pages, and then we used all of the cutouts throughout. We put some of the cutouts in the pockets, and this is all we have left over. I feel really, really good about that. So the only thing left to do for this journal is to bind it, make the cover, bind it, and then I need to make the tassel. So that'll be our next video, and I sure hope that you have enjoyed watching me work on this cute little journal. Thanks for watching. See you soon.